Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a Roblox Arsenal montage thumbnail. I hope you enjoyed this video, and without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so you can use, if you're coming here, I'm going to be using an app called Photopea. It's a really good app. It's not an app, it's like you can use it online. Or you can use Photoshop. Photoshop's like a better version, but it costs money. So all you want to do is just search up Photopea, and we'll take you here. Since I've gone here a lot, you'll pop up here. Now what you want to do is click New Project, and make sure for YouTube, make sure it's 1020 as the width and 720 as the height, and make sure the background is transparent and create. Okay, so now you want to get your background, which I already have, but how you do that is go into a game, or sorry, I'm in Arsenal, and what you want to do is just hop into our Arsenal game. Like me, go here, click spectate, and then double click the keyboard. You will start to fly around, which will be pretty cool. And I already have a background image, so I'm not going to take this, but I was just showing you how to do it. So now let us get back to here. So here's my image. Boom. Now what you want to do if you're new is scale it, and if you want to scale it and keep it at the same proportions or size, just drag it. But if you want to make it different, click shift and change it. It will change. But I'm going to change that. And you want to go to edit, free transform, make this bigger, bigger and bigger. Okay, now you have yours bigger, which is good. You have your basic. Now you want to go. You might want to put in like an image of a gun, but without the background. Then you might be confused on how to do that. Well, what you want to do is use something called Pixel. And I use it, and it's safe. You might want to use the advanced Pixel, which is E. But I already have an image here. It's not the best, but it's something. So what you want to do is, like, just for the sake of this video, I'll show you. Take like this one for example. You want to import an image. Make sure it's 1020 by 720. And now what you want to do is use this cut tool. Now just basically sorry, not that cut tool. The lasso select. And now what you want to do is just outline over the background here, and also outline with the gun. Should be good enough to go. Backspace, and if you want to get this rid, boom. Now what you want to do is, if it works for you, if you're lucky enough, use magic wand. Like me, it will just clear out the background. Oh shoot. Jet will just clear out the background for you. No, I don't keep the handle. Which helps. And now you're going to find these little scraps. So what you want to do is go to cutout, click draw mask, and now what you need to do is zoom in and remove all of that. It'll automatically remove for you. What you want to do is zoom in, make the brush opacity less, and get an outline. Okay, just for the sake of this video, I'm using this one. I finished it. Now what you want to do is go to File, go to Export, and quick export page as PNG. So export PNG, and we'll export. Just put some gibberish. documents and file saved. Now what you want to do is go back to Photopea and take the image, go to your downloads or wherever you put it, and put in the image. There we go, that is the gun, and it's actually looking pretty good, not gonna lie. And now you might be wondering, Edward, I don't like the background of this. Well, I'll show you a simple solution. Go to filter, blur. It depends really what you want. If you want like a circular blur, like that, and don't put too much because it might just not get your viewers to click on the video. But put like a decent amount here. I'll make it 17. Actually, 16. There we go. And that's our radial blur. Now you say you want to make this stronger, like show out more. Simple solution. What you want to do, go here and double click. And it will show up the layer, advanced layer style. And what you want to do, go to stroke, and boom. Now, you might want to make your stroke any color you wish. It's perfectly fine. It's your video after all, but I mean, the most famous one is either black or if it's dark white. But I'm gonna pick black for the sake of this video. But you can pick any type of stroke. There's like infinite numbers. You can pick gradient, pattern, all that. Then you can also do an outer glow. Doesn't do too much, but does something. Just this, and you wanna make it normal overlay, and it doesn't, you might not see it, but it does something. And color overlay is only if you want to overlay the color. I would not prefer it. It does not look good, trust me. Inner shadow, don't you if you wanna, you can use that. You can use the drop shadow. Now to change the amount it shadows, just go here and boom. And you can also change it to distance, then increase the opacity. There we go. And you can add a B level and emboss. I wouldn't prefer it, but I mean it depends on who you are if you really like it. And I mean Satan does this, and gradient overlay is the same as color, just it's gradient, pattern overlay, patterns. Actually looks kind of good, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna leave it like this. And now what you want to do is, I mean, no, don't do anything here. You might not want to do anything here because it just ruins all of it. I'm doing this for fun. Let's see, is there anything good here? No. Normal. And now you want to put in your bright text. So what you want to do here, put in text, you click this button, it's text, type 2, and you type in, I'm typing in like, now you can use any font you want, and you can even download fonts, but I'm going to use Commando, but I will show you another thing. Okay, if you want a different text than what Photopea has to offer, you can go and search up something called fontgenerator.com. It's really good. You click this, take about, okay, stay fast. And there's an actually insane amount of fonts to pick from. So I'm just gonna go try to find the font. Okay, so I found a font. This one is called BD Shout. Let me check. Yeah, it's called BD Cartoon Shout. Now you can either customize your text here, just write it down, boom, 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 all of this, or you can go to a website called Da Font, search up BD Cartoon Shout, and download it. I already have it downloaded though. So now what you want to do? Go here, boom. There you go. There is the font, and that actually does not look pretty bad. That just looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. Now you have your title, you have your gun, and you have your background. Now you want to, if you want to make the title pop out more, I'll show you that now. But you also want to consider and make sure you make a font, sorry, a color that matches with your thumbnail. Sorry, your montage. For example, la la la, it's kind of a love song. So I'm gonna put a pinkish red, which I actually have no idea how I'm supposed to do that. Okay, you see I got this color. So instead of going through the pain of trying to find the perfect color, just search on Google the color code for whatever color you're getting, and you can paste it in here in the hex, or it depends if you're like the type of RGB type, so you just type. But here we go. I want to make this a little bit more dark. There we go. That's the perfect color. Now we want to add a stroke. White. Oh yeah, tip. Unless you don't like this type of style, if it's a dark text, usually add white stroke. If it's a light text, usually add a black stroke. I'm looking and it looks like white is the best, even though this isn't that dark. Because I mean, it really depends on who you are. And I know this is not the best. It definitely isn't the best. But now I'm going to B-level and emboss it. Makes it kind of look 3D. But if you're not into this, then I won't prefer it. I mean, look how weird it looks. It kind of looks good though, not going to lie. Edge. Yeah, boom. Then you can add an inner glow, all of that stuff. Sorry, not inner glow, outer glow. And you have that here. And you can also add a drop shadow. It makes it look better. Let me see. And you can just play around with the angle it's gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna make it go the exact opposite of that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so after some more work, this is what I got. Now it might be asking, okay, how did you get this? Well, first things first, with this image, right? You see how the color has changed in the lightness? I want here to image, adjustments, and change the hue and saturation. You can also change the brightness, and you can change it here. But the reason why it's not showing, because I used in Photopea the lasso tool, but I prefer to use, but it would be better to use it in Pixlr E, the advanced one. I lasso selected this gun very carefully. It's kind of hard, but then after that you can automatically change the hue and saturation here. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you. You see how it changes all the way here? It's pretty cool. But I'm not gonna let that happen. So boom. And you might be asking, what font is this? Photopea does not give you this font, but it's called Geo Sans Light. I went to the text, I found this one, then went to the font, got this one, downloaded it, and as you know the job, loaded it in, and I have Geo Sans Light. It's pretty good for this. And how I got this background is, first of all, it looked like this, but you can change the opacity to make it look like it's fading. It's not there. I'll add some more. Now you can see it. It's pretty good. So what you want to do, I just search up glitter effect, and boom, took it from, this is mine, but you can take it from any glitter effect, or you can do any type of effect really. But after that you can go in here, change the opacity. And I'm still having a problem with this, because I don't like how dark it is. And now we have pure red like that, and I think that's a pretty good montage thumbnail, not gonna lie. And one more thing, if you want to change the background, you want to turn off this radial blur. I'm gonna go here. Where's it go? Okay, here we go. Blur, and you can also add a Gaussian blur, just like this. And don't get me wrong, it isn't bad, but it really depends what you are into. You can actually do a radial Gaussian blur, which is Gaussian and radial combined, but it's very hard to make it work. But see, I have my radiant blur here. And here we go. I think that's it for the thumbnail. Now what you want to do is go here, go to, and one more thing. If you want to make it like a tricks like or something like that, you can add more stuff, but this is only for beginners. And now what you want to do is go to File. If you want to edit again, save as PSD. I prefer, it would be nice if you want to edit again. But if you don't want to, don't waste your time. Thumbnail. Save it there, saving. Now you won't be able to see my files because I'll make it private. And same here. It'll show you a preview. And if you like it, it's good. If you don't, change it. That, save. And there we go. That is your montage thumbnail for free. Congratulations. Give yourself a round of applause. Congrats. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, goodbye. I'm here again. One more thing. If you want to make this darker, just go to your background and turn on the satin. And congrats. There you go. Bye. Hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye.